So this is the camera. It's fairly bulky. Does have a light on it. Motion sensor works fairly well. I'm getting ready to go put it back up. I gotta hurry this along. Plugs in down there. That's all your inputs and stuff. SD card, all that goes in there. It'll take up to 128 gig. I have 128 gig in here. Just to catch everything throughout the week. Drawbacks. Picture quality gets grainy the more you zoom in. Like overall, if it's a wide angle, it's going to be clear. It's going to be super clear. It's just the moment you start trying to zoom in, like if you need to see like some really small writing or license plate, you can tell when the dev stopped caring. All right, it just gets blocky. If you heard that buzz, that was the alert. There's maybe a 10-second delay on the alert, depending on how fast your Wi-Fi is. Okay, and sometimes, like I said, it's maybe a 10-second. Depending on what's going on, you might get it right away. As soon as something's coming past. It works better horizontally than it does vertically. Not vertically. I guess you could. I'm trying to think of my axis and stuff again. I hate going back to college engineering. That is so annoying. Look, when they're walking straight towards it, it will not alert you as fast because the camera does have depth perception problems. By that, I mean like a person moving horizontally across it it can tell like that's in the field. But if you're coming towards it, like in a straight line, a linear motion or whatever, it just buzzed again because I just moved it back and forth. It's kind of harder to pick it up because it kind of looks like the person would be standing still unless the camera's at an angle. If it's at an angle, it'll pick it up a lot better. But if it's like straight on, then the delay is like about 12 seconds. Would I recommend the camera? Yes, Vico Home is the camera app. And if I haven't said it, it's a pretty good app. It's heavily relying on your Wi-Fi speed, just so you know. Okay, if your Wi-Fi is great, Vico Home is going to work great. If your Wi-Fi is somewhat choppy, Vico Home is going to be choppy. And that's kind of the case with most apps. But when you're connecting with cellular data and stuff like that, Vico Home does slow down a bit depending on what time of the day you're doing it. Like if you're doing it during rush hour and stuff like that, it's going to be slow unless you have a good mobile carrier who prioritizes your data. I do not. And I guess that's kind of why I went with this. Oh, now it's going crazy. It's probably because I'm moving a lot. But don't want to draw this out. I got to go put this back out before daylight goes away. Battery life is pretty good. Does last a minute. And you can set it to charge and run with the solar power, or you can set it to be off during the day while it's charging and then cut on once it's fully charged. I wouldn't use that setting because of the simple fact that you might miss something. It will wake up periodically. Like if some motion comes past, it'll wake up. But other than that, it'll like be on like a power saving mode, if you will, where it'll just pick up like vehicles, maybe it's a person talking or somebody, it's loud noises and stuff like that. It'll pick that up, instantly. But if it's just like kind of quiet and like some cats or something walking past, it might not be on. Might not. I'm not saying it won't be. But again, I highly recommend it. If the camera won't break the bank, picture quality is pretty good, and until you zoom in, but it's pretty good. And for the price, I haven't seen nothing better. There's a lot of them like this, but not a lot of them work with Vico Home.